for those of you that hadn't turned up their volume yet, which I hear is a lot. So, as you know, last time I learned that a great video should be done in the length of time it takes you to finish your coffee. So I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet this time and finish this coffee before I finish my video. Now, today's lesson revolves around the fact that most writers spend a lot of time in the bathroom, and I'll explain that at the end of this video. So if most of you are thinking, what kind of a nut job just is this guy? How does that apply to writers? I'll explain later. And so to this whole lesson, today's lesson revolves around foreshadowing, which for those of you who don't know, I just did. So foreshadowing is a little something to entice the reader, to hook them to watch to the end or read the book to the end. So in this case, if you're still watching this video, I've hooked you. And for those of you that don't know what foreshadowing is, how's this for example? This is foreshadowing. This is aftershadowing, the eureka moment. I got it. I got what he was saying. So for today, I'm going to read from I'm not going to do any reading from my 3 books. So this is the first one in the series, Still Waters Runs Deep, from Books We Love. That Raven Cement. This will be book 2. Oh no, sorry. That's book 2. This will be retitled Spirits of Vancouver, from Books We Love. This is the original version. This is from another company that will be released later. This is book 3 in the Still Waters Runs Deep series, Thunderbird's Wake. So I'm not going to do any reading from my books today. And for those smarty pants in the audience that are having those huge sighs of relief, you can cut that. We're okay. I won't have time to go into any reading. Maybe another time. So back when I was in high school, I took a creative writing course. This is how I first learned to write. So what I've learned over the years is that most creative people go from the unstructured side of their mind, which is this side, controls the left hand. So that's why you see a lot of artists of all kinds of makes, anything from music to poetry to writing to singing, anything, are predominantly left-handed because they're controlled by the right side of the mind, which controls the left hand. The organized side is this side, which controls the right hand. So when I was in grade 12, I took a course, and I always remember this creative writing course. Opening day, teacher sits down in the manual, and it was a binder, and he says, "Here's your course material." And I stuck my hand up right away, and I said, "But there's nothing in it. It's just lined paper." He goes, "Yeah, your job is to fill it." Oh, crap. So anyways, the first third of the class, about 20 minutes, was spent predominantly just writing. He was trying to get us to write subconsciously, which is if you've never done it, is interesting. So the first week or 2 or 3, I would just write things like, the girl in front of me is blonde, she's cute, the walls are gray, the dude's underwear is showing, and he hasn't tied his sneakers, blah blah blah. However, by the end of the course, what I learned was that I would start writing 10 to 15 pages in those 20 minutes. I would crank out whole scenes or whole short stories, and that was the idea. The idea was to let go of the conscious thinking part of your mind and go subconscious, so you can just write virtually, well, subconsciously, but just let go. And so, of course, there is a yin and yang side of everything I've learned in life, and that is that, you know, the yin saying is that there are times now when I'm just relaxing and like driving to work. It took me 40 minutes to go to work, and I would just go along, and all of a sudden I get these great ideas. It's like crap. So I always have a notepad. So important thing for all writers: always have notepads with you at all times. And I'll explain why that in a minute, because you've got to put down whatever's coming into your head right away, because if you save it for later, or you save it to get off the road, or whatever, you're going to lose it, and it won't be there. It's gone. So that brilliance has to be written down in that spare moment. So often I would be, and don't tell my wife I said this because she's going to kill me, is that I'd be, grabbing a notebook while I'm driving to work and jotting down ideas, because they just start streaming out of my head. And so I'd have to dodge around all those goofballs texting away that weren't paying attention to my crappy driving. So, anyways, the other thing about having a notepad is particularly the best time to write usually is the hour when you wake up and the last hour before you go to bed. That's when your mind is going into what they call alpha state, dream state. So often I would always bring a notepad with me to bed at night, because often I'll be writing away, or you wake up in the middle of the night and you got this eureka great idea that you've been working on for a while, and it just comes out. And turn on the lights, start writing away, and then the wife would start yelling, "Turn off the darn light!" So I'd have to end up going out to the bathroom and writing in the bathroom. Hence, most writers end up spending a lot of time in the bathroom, and that's why. Okay, so big grin, and I think we're done. I just got to grab my coffee here. Oh shit. Okay, that's it. Stupid idea. Why do I think of this coffee idea? Man, I've broken a half dozen cups by now.